How you guys doing? This is Manny. It's the spread. It's week 11. You guys know Thursday game already happened last week. Not too good. 6-8. Here's my sad face. I usually put it down here, but ran out of space. Oh, before I forget, I had my friend Miss Tiffany Evans came over, write the board for you guys, so it looks a little bit more legible. You guys can have a better time reading it than my chicken scratch handwriting you guys usually get to look at. So anyway, starting from the top, we got Cleveland at Detroit. Detroit's a 3.5. It's kind of a tricky line, you know. Detroit's not really in the business of winning football games, but in the dome, I think that they will be able to cover even with the 3.5. Don't let the half scare you away this time. I'm not usually a big fan of giving away the 3.5, but I like it. I like Detroit. I think it's Ford Field. I forget what the name of it is, but they should win. It's a dome. Buffalo at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's -9. That's quite a bit. They have been playing pretty well. I think they're 5-4, 6-4, right around there. I'm not sure if they're in the playoff hunt. They just might be. Buffalo, big time underachievers, just fired their coach, Dick Duran. T.O.'s pretty unhappy over there. 9 is so many, guys. I kind of like Buffalo, just because Jacksonville tends to play well when they're not supposed to and kind of lag when they're supposed to play well. I don't really trust them. 9's too many. I don't like it. All right, Pittsburgh at Kansas City. Kansas City played well at Oakland last week. 10. KC's a tough place to play. Pittsburgh are the defending champs. Good football team. Another tough one. What do you guys think? Probably. I'll take the good team. Take the good team and roll with them. I don't see Kansas City able to run the ball at all on Pittsburgh, so I think it's going to be hard for them to get first downs. So we're going to give the 10. But be careful with that one. It's a road favorite. I don't know. Not super trusty. Alright. Indianapolis at Baltimore. Indianapolis is undefeated. Baltimore does not play in a dome, I don't think. I think they play in a regular field. I kind of think this is the week that Indy loses. It's more based on kind of gut feeling. I don't really have anything to back that up. They're a better team than Baltimore in every way. Just not sure if I see Peyton throwing the ball all over him. You know, you got Ed Reed back there in that defense. They're going to be blitzing. You know what? I lied. Let's go with Indy. Baltimore's kind of taking a step back this year. I don't know if Joe Flacco can keep up with points-wise, you know, especially if Indy gets a quick touchdown. Go with Indy. Be careful with that one, too. Not an easy game at all. All right, Atlanta at the New York Giants. I'm not really sure why there's not odds in front of this game. I think it wasn't up yet. I would assume New York's going to be like a 3 or a 4. If it's 2.5 or less, take New York Giants, but otherwise take Atlanta. I assume it's going to be more than 3. I don't even feel like looking at it, but I can pretty much tell you it's going to be like 3, 3.5, up to 5. Probably not 5.5 or 6. But either way, take Atlanta if it's more than 3. Even if it's 3 even, I still like Atlanta. The New York Giants are just not playing well lately. I don't really trust them to keep, I don't know, to keep Atlanta locked down in their home building like that. Rather take Atlanta. Alright, San Francisco at Green Bay. Green Bay, -6.5. They're good at home, guys. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers. I'm not a Green Bay fan, but I do think they're going to win. I think the San Francisco Niners are going to go, you know, over to Wisconsin, probably freeze their nuts off. It's so cold. So we're going to go with Green Bay, give the 6.5. See how it goes. Alright, Seattle at Minnesota. 10.5. It's a dome. I'm not sure. Seattle usually plays in the dome? I should know. I don't know. Not really a big Seahawks fan. But 10.5. Minnesota's beat, what, Detroit by 17 last week. It's not really a good gauge, but what are we going to do here? Give the points. Take the better team. Minnesota's rolling. I don't know if Seattle can go into the dome and keep it close. I'd rather give the points and hope Minnesota blows them out. Washington at Dallas. Divisional game. Dallas by 11. 11. So many. It's just so many, guys. But I hate the Redskins. They're so bad. I don't hate them. I just hate picking on them. That's not very neutral sounding, is he? Not really. Right? You know, Redskins can't score points, right? Give the 11. Cover your eyes and cross your fingers. And ignore the text message I just got on my phone. It's on the couch. So, Dallas, I guess. I guess we're going to take Dallas. That moves us down to New Orleans at Tampa Bay. New Orleans is -11. They're, I believe they're still undefeated. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. You got a team that's going from a dome that has kind of not been playing as well. They've still, it's still undefeated, but New Orleans has been making games a lot closer. The Miami game comes to mind, and I think they played somebody else close last week. But let's take Tampa Bay. Give the 11 points in that Florida Heat. I think it should work. Josh Freeman's a good player. He's a really good player. They got him from, I want to say, Kansas State. Excuse me. Kansas State, big guy. First-round draft pick, I believe. He's pretty good. So Arizona -9 at St. Louis. 9. What do you guys think? Kurt Warner's pretty familiar with that field. He should be able to lead his receivers pretty good. Take the 9. Give the 9, Arizona should be able to cover. Fitzgerald Bolden's going to be hungry. They didn't want to let him play last week. He was riffing at the coach because he was healthy and he wanted to play. Not really too upset, but I think he made it obvious he wished he could play last week and he wasn't able to. So expect Arizona to cover. I think they're going to win. They're good on the road this year. Last year they were good at home. This year they're good at the road. On the road, I was hearing that on the AM radio. All right, you got the Jets at New England. New England, I believe, lost to the Jets early this year. I do think that New England's going to cover. It's a divisional game. They're pissed because they lost to Indy last week. They had a controversial call with Bill Belichick. I think it was a 4th and 1, 4th and 2, and he went for it. He didn't get it, and Indianapolis scored on a short field. So, everybody's eyes on Bill Belichick right now. Everybody's giving him a hard time. Used to see him win, and he finally blows it. So everybody's on his back right now. So we'll see. Cincinnati at Oakland. Oakland's terrible. We're going to take Cincinnati. I don't even want to talk about Oakland. They're so bad. It's just ridiculous. Philadelphia at Chicago. I was leaning towards Chicago, Soldier Field, at home field. But they just haven't shown me anything this year. I think Westbrook is going to play. I could be wrong, but I think he is going to play. Even if he doesn't play, I like Philadelphia at Chicago. Give the 3. For some reason, I thought Chicago was favored. I could be wrong. Either way, take Philly. Give 3, take 3, whatever it is. Take Philadelphia. I don't trust Chicago. It seems like Cutler has nobody to throw to, except a decent punt returner, but not a receiver. So anyway, Philadelphia. Tennessee at Houston. I'm a Houston guy. I like Houston's offense. They're definitely not super solid at home all the time, especially in that game against San Francisco where they were up by 3 touchdowns and still managed not to cover. Tennessee is hot right now, but Houston is in the playoff run for the first time in a long time. They do need this game. It's their time to do something big on Monday Night Football. How often does Houston get to host a Monday Night Football game too, guys? That's a big game for them. So I like Houston. Give the 4.5. There you have it. Hopefully we do better this week. I don't blame you if you fade my picks because they haven't been so great lately, but we're super confident for this week. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good week.